sure that this is the fastest way to the event?
I don't know. Wonder Woman said something about an invisible jet.
And you believed her? Ah, man, I don't know. I've never been able to climb like this. Does this actually work for you?
I don't know. It worked in the 60s, man.
Hey, you know what? I'm done. We're not superheroes. We're just normal guys. And the event's about to start. Do you have a car or something?
No, you know who has it again. It's not as if he doesn't have 40 others.
That's true. I mean, okay, well, we could run, or we could take an Uber. But I mean, we need. Oh my gosh.
Oh, look, it's starting. Look.
Uh-oh. Oh, right.
Event's
Oh yeah,
starting.
because it's like a virtual event, so it's like one big Zoom call or something. Oh yeah. Hey, look. They have their cameras on. I can see. Oh yeah, our event chairs, Morgan Franklin and Michelle Goth. Hey, ladies, that wine was for during the event, not before.
Hey, it's Amanda Richardson. Nice pajamas, Amanda.
Oh, and there's our board chair, Michelle Brown. Woo, that is a nice living room.
Oh, Tom Eisenberg. Tom, you're on mute. Can't hear you.
Yeah.
We can't hear you.
Maybe if we can share our screen or something. What do we share the screen? Wait, what is that? What's that noise? Oh, hey, there she is.
Come on, guys, we gotta get going.
We got a ride.
Sweet, I call shotgun.
Ooh, sorry, Robin. It's a 3-seater, and we gotta pick up the actual Robin. Pass it back off to her.
Ooh, sick burn. Wait, hey, how am I gonna get up there? Hey.
Hi. Oh, you're kidding. Captain America and Wonder Woman are coming here on an invisible jet? That's amazing. Oh, wait. They're all here. I've got to go. Talk to you later. Welcome, everybody, to the 30th Annual Kindest Kansas Citian Awards celebration. I wish we were all able to be together in person, but I know we can celebrate, and I can feel all of your kindness in my heart as we're all together, at least virtually. I want to thank you all for joining us as we celebrate 30 years of honoring Kansas City's kindest people. It's hard to believe that over the last 30 years, thanks to the vision of our true Wonder Women, Barb Unell and Jackie DeJesus, who started Kindest Kansas Citian celebration and awards, we have honored over 150,000 Kindest Kansas Citians who have been nominated by more than 160,000 youth from kindergarten through high school. This year we're honoring 20 Kindest Kansas Citians, and we had over 5,000 nominees again this year. So you're going to be able to meet them throughout the evening and help us honor them for the impact they've had on kids in our community. And over the years, we've had over 70 Honorary Stars, heroic men and women, the who's who of Kansas City, who have really demonstrated that kindness and success can really go hand in hand. And we're so excited to honor 2 new Honorary Stars and welcome them to this very prestigious group tonight. And finally, tonight we also are going to recognize the Rita Blitt Kindest School. For the last 10 years, each year we've honored a school that showcases how kindness and education really work together. People have asked me, why is Synergy Services, who works really in helping people overcome domestic violence and child abuse and homelessness and family dysfunction and mental illness, focusing on kindness? You deal with really difficult and challenging things that you're trying to overcome. And what I share is that really the secret to people succeeding and conquering all these things, truly kindness is one of the most important parts. We help people through our shelters and our housing and our school-based program overcome bullying and really gain the resilience and the hope and the belief that the world can be different and can change. And much of that is really an awareness that people are kind and that there are people out there that they can connect with to help them change their lives. And you all out there in the kindness world are our superheroes who can truly help us make that happen. Tonight, as you're watching and celebrating all these kind people, I hope that you will really think about how you can be as generous as possible, because we're really challenged to raise the funds that we need right now to really be there for all the kids and teens and women and families who depend upon us to really help them change their world. So your kindness is contagious, and through synergy we can help lots of people catch it. So as we help people become safe today and strong tomorrow, we thank you for being our superheroes. You truly make our work possible, and we are so grateful every single day.
Wow, thank goodness for Wonder Woman's invisible jet. It got us here fast. And Mike or Robin, whatever, he'll be here eventually. He's fine, he's fine. And for all of those antsy to get back to fighting crime tonight, you know, we'll be wrapped up in about the next 40 minutes, so sit tight. So I hope all of those who signed up to be a virtual superhero are enjoying their delicious charcuterie boxes and wine right now. If you haven't already, make sure you like and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Our team is live tweeting and sharing all night long. And I'll tell you what, if you have one of those super boxes, take a picture now and post it on your social media with the hashtag KKC2020 to show everyone. I mean, charcuterie was meant to be shared on social media, right? I mean, meat, cheese, come on. And a huge thanks to Synergy Services' true Wonder Woman, Co-Executive Director Robin Winter. As Robin said, tonight is all about celebrating kindness in our community. Tonight, you'll see the young winners of the 2020 Kindest Kansas Citian essay contest talking about their own superheroes, the adults who have made an impact in their life, as well as the presentation of our Honorary 2020 Stars and Kindest School. And in just a minute, you're going to see a video that shows how we chose these students and their Kindest Kansas Citians, and what a difference kindness makes in our community. And here is how you can take part in spreading kindness tonight. Get out your cell phone now and text KKC 2020 to 243-725. Now, this is going to get you registered to bid on our amazing online auction packages, like a sommelier-led Zoom wine tasting for you and 4 households, a custom-made all-weather cooler, and so many other super experiences and items. In fact, right now, I'm just getting this news, the staycation has low bids on it. Get on there, get that for yourself, otherwise I will. While you register and browse those packages, check out this video showing our selection process and featuring some of this year's Kindest Kansas Citians. Keep in mind, the selection process took place in February, before all this social distancing was in place.
Greetings to all our neighbors at your special celebration. It warms my heart to know that you're encouraging people of all ages in your communities to be caring neighbors. You know, the primary question about children is not, will they learn the facts? But what will they do with the facts? Will they love or will they hate? Will they build or will they destroy? You all are doing what you can to ensure that your students will grow into loving builders.
I think it means helping others, and they have a caring heart. Trying to be like nice as you possibly can.
I think it's just a revolving door. Like, if you're kind to someone, they'll be kind to you, and your life will just be so much better.
I think it's important for kids to learn about kindness at such an early age so they can be kind when they get older and make their world a better place.
So this marks the 30th year for the Kindest Kansas Citian event. We reach out to all the school districts across the metro area. We get about 5,000 responses back from students writing about the kindest adult in their life. The process for kind of narrowing all 5,000 5,000 of those essays down to our kind of top 20 is really difficult. We kind of vote on, okay, here's what makes this one really special. Here's a story we haven't heard before. And it is really, really fun and inspiring to read those letters about all of these wonderful people in our community, all of these wonderful adults impacting students and children in their lives.
He made a big impact on my life.
An example is he helped save a drowning child at a swimming pool.
When I was being bullied at school, he encouraged me to stay brave.
She has impacted my life because she has taught me just because some people have a disease, it doesn't mean they should be treated any differently than a normal person.
She dedicates her time to nonprofits and shows students how to be available to others every day.
Sometimes I want to give up, but she tells me to try my best. She never gives up on me.
She and her organization hold fundraisers, supply drives, and take donations of toys and give them to special needs families who aren't able to afford these things. But she doesn't only get the supplies, she also gets to know them on a personal level.
He often snowblows all the neighbors' driveways without being asked.
When my dogs passed away, she was one of the most comforting, kind, and open-armed people I turned to.
She displays a commitment to encourage children to reach high standards and go above and beyond every day.
On several occasions, he really stepped up to be more like a father figure in my life.
This man has changed me as the way I look at things in life and helped me realize that everything that happens in life has a reason.
The top 100 then go to the Kindest Kansas Citian committee, and then we invite all of the top 20 to this event so that they can be recognized, be celebrated, and then share a little bit of their story and their hero from their letter.
Tragedy struck my community in Overland Park, Kansas on April 13, 2014, when an anti-Semitic man traveled to the Jewish Community Center and a retirement home, Village Shalom, and shot a teen, his grandfather, and another woman. As a result of this hateful act, the mother of the boy killed, Mindy Corcoran, decided to take action. Mindy, who lost so much that day, has built an incredible foundation called Faith Always Wins. Faith Always Wins promotes the learning of other cultures and religions and works to unite a diverse community by increasing kindness. Mindy embodies the type of female leader I aspire to become. She holds so much respect with people you can't say no, and she's so kind when she does everything.
My mom broke her leg, and my dad was in India. Anu was the one who helped my mother. She is the most pleasant and helpful person I ever met. She actually lets us to go to her house, play with her son Matthew. He has Nerf guns. I really like his Nerf guns. She is kind because she makes me feel comfortable. She lets me pet her dog. When Shelly is kind to me, it makes me feel happy. Shelly taught me to always be smiling because that makes others happy. I think Shelly is the kindest person in Kansas City. If people weren't kind, I don't know if everyone would get along in the world.
Mr. Woolley is my school's custodian. Mr. Woolley is a role model to everyone who goes to my school. Mr. Woolley, through his years, has inspired and helped so many kids. Mr. Woolley has impacted my life so much throughout the years. This is why I think Mr. Woolley should be the kindest Kansas Citian. Mr. Woolley leaves at 5 in the morning to get to school, and he takes a couple of buses to get to school. And I think that shows that he really not only cares about his job, but cares about the students also.
When there's so many challenges in our world, it really has you focus on the goodness. And I feel like we're really fortunate in Kansas City to have a lot of kind people, and so it gives us the opportunity to just be lifted and feel like there are good people out there.
And I think it's so important that kids find that one person that they can come to for anything and someone to talk to. And so whether it's your neighbor, your parent, your therapist, anyone to talk to you and help you through life, it's so important to have that person.
You know, I can be only a television neighbor. And it's so heartwarming to know there are so many real neighbors, so many people, young and old, who want to express their care for others in very real and very personal ways. Thank you for making many beautiful days in your neighborhood.
Now that is the power of kindness in action. I have to agree with Art now. A Nerf gun is certainly my weapon of choice when I can't find my lasso of truth. There's something about a foam dart that gets all of the bad guys spooked. Anyways, back to our super students. Congratulations to all of the kids whose essays were chosen. If it hasn't happened yet, there are going to be several times tonight that you're going to laugh or cry when you're moved by the power of kindness. When that happens, I want you to go to the Fund a Need button on the Kindest Kansas Citian virtual event page, right here. Tonight, you have an opportunity to fund one of Synergy's critical needs and make this number go up all night. As Robin said earlier, Synergy needs our help more than ever. As school resumes this fall under stressful conditions, Kansas City teachers will rely on Synergy's in-school staff, like Cassidy, that you just saw. A $1,000 donation can allow Cassidy to provide a teacher with a full year of mental health training, support, and development to a teacher in a Kansas City area classroom this year. This training provided by Synergy's in-school services can give them the tools they need to thrive, teach, and support our children in the most challenging of times. We need you as a superhero in our community. Can you step up right now and give a teacher in our community this gift for the school year? In the meantime, I'd like to thank a few special supporters of Synergy who went above and beyond in their kindness to sponsor tonight's event. Barbara and Bob Unell, Ann and Tom Eisenberg, Herb Bookbinder, Quick Trip, Capital Federal, and Curry Real Estate Services. These amazing sponsors' superpower is kindness. What's yours? Let us know on social media by utilizing the hashtag KKC2020 and make sure to like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Now, I am so excited to pass it off to another one of our Synergy superheroes, Co-Executive Director Dennis Meyer, who will further talk about the importance of kindness in education and present our 2020 Kindest School Award to William Jewell College, followed by some of this year's winners talking about their Kindest Kansas Citian.
Hi, I'm Dennis Meyer. I'm the Co-Executive Director at Synergy Services. One of the reasons I love Synergy is because it recognizes the importance of kindness. Synergy works with many schools in the metropolitan area particularly through its school-based integrated services program that actually got its start many years ago. So this is why Synergy is honored each year to choose a school in the metropolitan area to receive the Rita Blitt Kindest School Award. Rita Blitt is an internationally acclaimed artist who actually was a founding member of the Kindest Kansas Citian celebration, and she was instrumental in coining the phrase, "Kindness is contagious. Catch it." The 2020 recipient is William Jewell College. We honor them for their collaboration and support for many agencies in our community. Synergy was one of those agencies who last year got their support in building an outdoor youth gymnasium for the youth at our Synergy Youth Resiliency Campus. They build and support projects like this for many agencies across the community. We are then honored to recognize efforts like this. Tonight we have with us Kevin Schaffstall, who was instrumental in making this happen last year at Synergy. We honor William Jewell, its faculty, its staff, its students for their leadership, for their exemplification of kindness in nearly everything they do. Kevin, we want to honor and thank you tonight and William Jewell and for all the work you do in our community. We sincerely appreciate it. Thank you. And with that, we present this award to Kevin and to William Jewell College.
Thank you, Dennis and Robin, and the entire Synergy leadership team. This is with great honor that William Jewell College receives the 2020 Kindest School Award. To be recognized with other benevolent and compassionate institutions and individuals is truly humbling and inspiring. The Kindest Award presented by Synergy is Kansas City's top honor for servant leadership. Looking at the list of the past recipients is daunting and a little overwhelming, as these achievers represent the paragon of Kansas City philanthropy and community leadership. To receive this award as a college represents actualization of our college mission to live meaningful lives, act with purpose, be critical thinkers, and be engaged citizens who are kind in thought and deed. I'd like to recognize the other recipients of the 2020 award, including legendary coach Bill Snyder of Kansas State, a William Jewell alum of the class of '62 who has shown the world how to win both on and off the field with dignity, class, and sportsmanship. Congratulations, Bill. I would also like to recognize Sean Miller, CEO of the Miller Group, and commend Sean on Miller Cares, an outstanding example to our city of corporate social responsibility. Congratulations, Sean. In this most difficult and challenging year of 2020, I would especially like to recognize all the frontline workers in healthcare, first responders, mental health, caregivers, teachers, counselors, and parents who were nominated and selected for this most prestigious honor by some amazing young people who see the work you do day in and day out to make our community a better place. All of you are our true superheroes, and Kansas City owes you an incredible debt of gratitude. Thank you. When I think of this special award, I often think of the quote I share with my leadership students by British author Ian McLaren: "Be kind, for everyone is fighting a hard battle." In the words of Outward Bound founder Kurt Hahn, "In all that you do, everything else, remember compassion." These words have never rang so true as they have the last 6 months during COVID-19. At Jewell, the Kindest School Award wouldn't be possible without the service, example, and dedication of the William Jewell trustees, administration, faculty, staff, and students, especially the Pryor Fellows and the entire Pryor family. Your 25 years of community legacy projects are models of kindness and compassion that make Kansas City a more caring place to live. We extend sincere gratitude to Synergy Services for the Kindest School recognition and the life-changing work Synergy does every day with Kansas City's most vulnerable populations. You are our MVPs, our most valuable people. And for everyone in the audience tonight, I strongly encourage you to volunteer or financially give to Synergy for the life-saving work they do every day in Kansas City. Receiving this commendation reminds us all of the work still that needs to be done and the immense opportunity in front of us to make the world a kinder and more inclusive place.
She is kind, thoughtful, and loyal. When she serves our country in the army, she continues to serve by helping people. She has a big, loving heart for people and pets. This kid named Aiden, it wasn't autism, it was something else, and a lot of people made fun of him, and I stood up for him, and we're really good friends still.
My violin teacher's name is Poyoung Kim, and she is my kindest Kansas City. Even though there were ups and downs, she was with me all the way, keeping my bow steady. Although she was a little strict, she was a very fun person and very patient. Through Mrs. Kim's great skills, kindness, and patience, she had led me from playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star to playing beautiful songs such as Gavotte in D major. She was a very fun person and very patient.
When I was in 2nd grade, I had to have my appendix taken out. He made me smile when he brought me unicorn slippers, a hat that lights up, colored pencils, and crayons and balloons. This past fall, Mr. Brewer's son found out that his friend was homeless. Mr. Brewer invited him to live with him. Watching Mr. Brewer makes me want to be kind to everybody I meet.
Wow, William Jewell sounds like a great place to go to college. I wonder if they let sidekicks in. I'll have to ask Batman if he can put me on the list. Jake, Claire, come on, who writes this stuff? Come on, guys, no respect for Robin. One thing is for sure, all of those kids and their kindest Kansas Citians are the real superheroes. So, I just checked out the auction online, and it looks like the Barley Bus Tour for $90 is going for a steal right now at $90. So make sure you're on our virtual event website, or you can text KKC2020 to 243-725 to snag the Barley Bus Tour. As Kevin mentioned, Synergy does so much to help the most vulnerable in our community. Right now, Synergy has more kids coming into their children's center than ever before. These kids have nowhere else to go, often due to parent job loss, homelessness, domestic violence, incarceration, or unexpected hospitalization due to COVID-19. A $500 donation can provide a week of care to a child with nowhere else to go. Synergy's Children's Center is an emergency shelter which provides a safe therapeutic environment for children from birth to age 17. Counseling and other referrals for other needed services are provided, as well as food, a warm bed, and caring attention. Okay, just received a really special announcement. Curry Real Estate Services will match the first person to give $500 right now. Thanks to Curry's generosity, your gift and your impact will be doubled. So go to that Fund a Need tab and make sure you donate right now. Okay. Robin, what's that say? Robin to introduce the real Robin? Come on, guys. Always with this. Okay, as a sidekick, I'm never the superhero, but it is with great honor I get to bring back Robin Winter. Robin will be introducing one of our 2 honorary stars tonight, Sean Miller, who is not only fighting for Synergy, but for so many others in our community.
So I am honored tonight to be able to present one of our Kindest Kansas Citian 2020 Honorary Stars Awards to a very special person. For those of you who know Sean Miller, the owner of Miller Insurance Company, you know that by day he disguises himself as a mild-mannered insurance salesman. But he doesn't even need a cape to become a Superman of kindness. Those that we see him involved across the community in so many projects and causes. He helps many nonprofits with their insurance work, and he also is just there making the community a kinder and better place. He's on the board right now of Cornerstones of Care's Community Foundation, the Community Living Opportunities, Homes from the Heart, St. Paul's Outreach, Catholic Charities, and he's a graduate of the Centurion program through the Chamber of Commerce. He and his wife Karen have chaired Synergy, Stand Up for Synergy project for several years. And what he shared with me is one of his favorite projects right now is he's active in Lead to Read, a program where once a week he goes and meets with his kid and reads with that young person, an elementary school child, and helps them improve their reading, but also helps them build a relationship with a kind and caring person, which we know really is transformational for vulnerable youth. I feel so privileged to be able to present this plaque to one of our 2020 Superstar Heroic Honorary Stars, Sean Miller.
Thank you so much, Robin. It's really an honor to be recognized by Synergy Service, and it's been a privilege for me to be associated with Synergy for over 25 years. This honor is particularly timely because really the biggest motivation in my life has come from my dad, who passed away 10 years ago on August the 1st, just this past Saturday. And my dad did a beautiful job of instilling values in his kids, my brother and my 2 sisters and his grandchildren, of placing priorities of God, family, and community first. And so when he decided to sell the business to my brother and me and started, in his words, studying for the final exam, one of the things that he would do every single day is to pray to God to send him somebody that would need help, that he could help, that he couldn't repay. And in my view, that's real kindness, and that's the legacy that I'm trying to live up to each and every day. And I know that that's a standard that Synergy lives up to as well. I had the privilege of touring the newly renovated Family Center a couple of weeks ago, and the facility was fabulous, but I was struck by the dedication and the love and the kindness that's shown by all of the staff at Synergy. And I know it starts with, at the top, with Robin and all of the leadership team, but it goes down to everybody that they serve. And I was struck by the concern they have, not just for the the women and children, but even for the abusers. And I know that the work they've done has been recognized nationally, and it's just a privilege for me to be associated with such a great organization. So thank you again, Robin, for this honor, and God bless you and Synergy.
I think the kindest Kansas Citian is Miss Whittle. She's my savior because she gave me a book when my Mimi died. She taught me to be kind to others even if they are not kind to me.
I nominated Manjari Srivastava because of her kindness and generosity to the community and her nonprofit organization Muffin, helping underprivileged families. She has also inspired me to become more kind and compassionate. I believe she has changed the community one step at a time.
Vicky told me to be nice to everyone. She told me my superpower is kindness.
Why did you nominate me to be the kindest Kansas Citian?
Because I like you.
Oh, I like you too. What have we talked about when you see somebody not being kind to somebody else?
Stop.
Yeah. Cameron, you know, when I read the nomination that you did, first thing I did was cry, of course, because I thought that was so sweet that you thought of me that way. Because I think of you that way every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Cameron, I agree. I think that your superpower is kindness. And what a great superpower that is to have. I mean, let's run through them. Kindness, agility, strength, speed, endurance, reaction time superior to any Olympic athlete who ever competed. And, sorry, I got carried away. Anyways, how lucky you are to have Vicky thinking of you every day. And what an amazing gift to Kansas City is Sean Miller. I want to thank just a few other major assets to our community, the following folks who have made tonight possible with their generous sponsorship. J.E. Dunn Construction, Robert E. Miller Group, Robin Winter, Impact KC, Jason and Tricia Bennett, and Irv Robinson. And just like Vicky, Synergy staff is thinking every day of how they can make the community a kinder place. The unfortunate reality is that a lot of children don't have a superhero like Vicky in their corner, and that is where Synergy can step in with therapy sessions to make children who have experienced trauma learn resiliency and feel safe. $250 can provide the therapy and supportive services needed from a trained and caring Synergy professional for a child who has experienced domestic violence in their home during this pandemic. Domestic violence calls are up in Kansas City during the pandemic, and the children affected by this need your help. Can you give $250 right now to Synergy to be a superhero for a kid in our community? And I'll tell you what, we've actually had another super generous donation just come in. In fact, the first 4 people to donate $250 right now, will be matched by Country Club Bank and the Thompson family. That's right, double your donation and your impact now. Let's help these kids. If you haven't already, make sure you like and follow Synergy Services on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And our team is live tweeting and sharing all night long. We want to keep this going. We want you to take a moment to tweet, Instagram, or share on Facebook who the kindest Kansas Citian you know is. Tag them and Synergy Services to let them know how much you appreciate them. And don't forget to use the hashtag KKC2020. In fact, I'm hearing another live update from the battlefield. We just heard that Mark Nuss and Eric Moneyhoff are in a tight fight for the live cooking lessons. And so I want to hear how this turns out. Eric, Nuss, you guys are among my kindest Kansas Citians. So take your smack talk to social media, and I want everyone to encourage either Team Eric or Team Mark, and let's bring this thing live. But no, anyway, so we're having some fun with this. Thank you guys for being such a big part. Now, I am so honored to welcome back Kevin Shafstall, who has worked closely with Coach Bill Snyder for many years. Coach Snyder really needs no introduction, but I'll let Kevin tell you why he is so deserving to be Synergy's other 2020 Honorary Star, and then we'll hear from Coach himself and some more of the Kindest Kansas Citians.
It's an extreme honor and privilege for me to recognize and present our 2020 Kindest Kansas Citian Award to legendary Kansas State coach Bill Snyder. Coach Snyder has been recognized around the world for not only orchestrating, but leading the greatest turnaround in sports history. From his humble beginnings in St. Joseph, Missouri, to a successful academic and athletic career at William Jewell College, to leading the Kansas State Wildcats to a #1 national ranking in 1998, Coach Snyder, with a career record of 215, 117, and 1, has made all of us in Kansas City and the Midwest proud of his accomplishments on and off the field. He has authored 3 books on leadership, ethics, and values, and currently serves on the Staley School of Leadership Advancement Council and is honorary chairman of the K-State Changing Lives campaign. The Staley School of Leadership Studies has also started the Bill Snyder Leadership Fellows Program, and he has invested his time in Kansas Department of Education endeavor as a chairperson for Kansas Mentors. He has been active in raising funds for the library at Kansas State and is past president of the Friends of the Libraries organization at K-State. There are countless examples of Coach Snyder's kindness on and off the field, but one of his most endearing traits is his letter writing to people in need with words of encouragement and inspiration. In 2017, Kansas City Chiefs own Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes at Texas Tech received 2 of these letters from Coach Snyder after a tough loss to Coach Snyder's Wildcats. Against Kansas State, Mahomes went 1-2 in his career. One of the letters wasn't as much about the game, but that Coach Snyder checked in with Mahomes after he played through an injury and how much respect Coach had for Mahomes, showing his toughness and passion. Coach Snyder, you're not only a Hall of Fame coach, but a Hall of Fame person, and your leadership and kindness is an example for all of us to follow. Congratulations on a well-deserved honor to add to your many achievements. And with that, we'd like to present this award to Coach Bill Snyder from Synergy Services to be recognized as 2020 Kindest Kansas Citian.
I'm honored. Among many athletic awards, this is as meaningful as any that I've received, and I appreciate it so much because of the meaning behind it. Not just kindness, but what Synergy has done for young people throughout the Kansas City Metroplex area and how meaningful they are to our society. You know, I've said so many times to young people throughout our country and my tenure here at Kansas State University and beyond, you know, how significant it is to surround yourself with people who genuinely care about you. And Synergy is made up of people who do exactly that. And I congratulate the young people that are being rewarded tonight as well for the quality of academic performance that they have executed over the years, but for the quality of people that they truly are, and realizing how significant we are to each other and caring about other people and having that kindness, that impact of kindness with other people. I think one of the things that we have always identified with young people in our program is what we call the 16 Wildcat Goals for Success. And they're very readily available to anyone online, but I'm going to send to each of the award winners tonight, you know, a copy of those as well. And I encourage you, because each and every one of them is directed towards a value system and intrinsic values that are so significant in our lives, and particularly in trying times as we're going through today. And in your future, with the young people that I'm addressing, your future is significant and important to you, and you realize that, and you have the capacity to be able to basically do what is right, and that's not the easiest thing in the world today. And to have a value system, to care about others, to have kindness in your heart, and to be able to embrace that value system that becomes so significant will allow you to have great success in your life, and in addition to great success, to be able to help so many other people. So I wish you well. I encourage you to, follow the guidelines that Synergy provides and continue to have great successes in your life. Once again, thank you to Synergy and to all the people that are involved. Thank you.
He builds cool cars for kids with disabilities. Mr. A modifies kid cars to fit each kid's disabilities. Seeing him do this makes me feel happy for the kids who get to drive the cars.
Mrs. McGraw is always there for us in hard times and help us when we are in need of help. She is a very hardworking teacher, and I admire that. They helped me come out to the whole 5th grade as trans and tell them my pronouns. You might not think that's a hard thing, but it really is. It was hard because I was scared some people would make fun of me, or they would not be supportive and just be rude. So they helped me plan out the whole thing, and I'm pretty grateful to have supportive teachers at our school. All of the details in this essay can conclude that Mrs. McGraw is positively 100% an amazing teacher and the kindest Kansas City.
All through his life, he continued to impact other people's lives by his kindness. He's an inspirational person to everyone around him. Throughout his career, he inspired so many medical students by training them to be good physicians. To me, there is nothing as valuable as a human being's life. His kindness and big heart made him donate one of his kidneys to a person who was in desperate need for an organ to save his or her life. That is an ultimate act of kindness.
Wow, Coach Snyder is such a legend in our community. Kind of like Wonder Woman, goddess of truth. When it comes to saving the day and punching the bad guys away, Wonder Woman is the ideal hero to have by your side. Just like Bill Snyder on game day. I mean, how generous of him to send a book to each of our winners tonight. And what true superheroes these kids have in their lives. I hope all of you are as impressed as I am with the honorees and as inspired as I am too. I want to take this opportunity to thank some of our other major sponsors of tonight. Amanda and Sean Richardson, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Kansas City, Grant Thornton, CBiz, and Commerce Bank. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you like and follow Synergy Services on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We want you to take a moment to tweet, Instagram, or share on Facebook who the kindest Kansas Citian you know is. Tag them and Synergy Services to let them know how much you appreciate them. And don't forget to use the hashtag KKC2020. And just a heads up, the online auction is going to close in 5 minutes after we sign off tonight. So go snag that all-weather cooler that you can get customized. Oh, I may have to bid on that. Wonder Woman could use that. We hope that it's spoken to you tonight by spending this time with us, and one of your programs can inspire you to be as kind as the folks around us. We're going to close it out tonight with Jake, aka Captain America, who's going to close us out tonight.
Our overall mission is to end violence, specifically family violence. So we provide a huge range of services that focus on healing, working with family, women, and children experiencing trauma, and overall just trying to increase resiliency in our community.
We have a lot of programs here at Synergy, and we have a number of different campuses. We have about 6 or 7 programs that base out of this youth campus. We have street outreach services and the Youth Resiliency Center, which reach out to our homeless youth and our youth that are in crisis. Alongside of that, we have our homeless youth shelter, which is Synergy House, and they really work hand in hand to support the youth in our community. The next sort of step in that service line is transitional living. So it's a little bit more long-term program that we have here at Synergy. It's about 18 months long, and it helps our young people as they're getting into young adulthood have a place to live, start learning how to live independently in the community. We also have a maternity group home contract so that those young adults who are pregnant or parenting can also participate in that service. We also have our Children's Advocacy Center. We do forensic interviews for child abuse victims. We also have therapy services for all of the youth and all of the families that visit this campus, have access to clinical therapy services and also case management and advocacy. Also on this campus is our school-based integrated services program.
We are doing mindfulness. We learn about the brain. We learn about calm down strategies. We're out in the community and we teach children self-regulation skills and really what to do when they start getting overwhelmed or upset.
Then we have another campus that is our Children's Center campus. It's a shelter for 0 to 12-year-olds or parenting teenagers, and we offer a number of services to domestic violence victims. We have a batterers intervention program over there, and then also a number of outpatient clinicians who do therapy with families, individuals, young and old. The way that kindness factors into Synergy's mission is that in order to prevent violence in families, we want to show kindness and generosity in a way that touches them and lets them know that we understand them, that we're with them, that we respect what they've been through.
I think it changes the culture of a school by being mindful of how you're treating others. By instilling that in them and them paying attention, I think it really does change the culture and makes everyone feel, lifted again.
Kindness to me means having an understanding and respect for other people, learning about others, engaging in dialogue to get to know other people better, and really about giving respect and being willing to look at someone in a different way than you have before, get to know them, and really about relationship building. Being kind at the heart of it can really, extend who we are, how we get to know others, and build those relationships that are so needed for a sense of community.
When I think about what our community can do for Synergy, is they can and they do trust us. They trust that we are putting together a menu of services that are not just cookie cutter support to families, that we are hiring staff who are skilled, who care, who are kind, who are committed to making the world a better place.
No matter what you're willing to give, just please know that it is going to affect great change. It is going to provide much needed services for the people that Synergy serves, and we are extremely grateful for anything that anyone can give.
We are helping families and we are guiding them through some of the toughest times in their life, and we're standing with them when they're going through that. And we're bringing all of the skill and all of the expertise and all of the support and love and kindness that we have to help them walk through some of the most difficult times in their life.
Well, if there is one thing that I am sure of, it is that Synergy staff are the true superheroes of Kansas City. I'm going to give everyone one last chance to make a difference, and this time for a whole classroom of kids. $100 can provide a half-day learning session for a class of elementary students in a Kansas City classroom on how to calm their bodies and brains, practice dispute resolution with peers, and foster a kind environment. These sessions can be provided virtually this school year. Like you just saw, Synergy's dedicated in-school staff, like Tracy and Cassidy, will be working tirelessly this fall through the pandemic to support our kids and teachers. Can you and everyone you're watching with right now give $100 for a class of kids? If everyone watching right now gave $100, what kind of legacy of kindness could we leave? We'll leave the Fund a Need page open for a week. So if you know somebody who will be as moved as you are by Synergy's mission, share this with them. And let's make our impact reverberate from Captain America's shield right here in the studio across Kansas City. So we have just a few minutes left. So I want to end this wonderful evening by congratulating William Jewell College, Sean Miller, Coach Bill Snyder, and all of the essay contest winners and their Kindest Kansas Citians. It has been so special to share this celebration of kindness with you. Our auction is going to close in 5 minutes, and after I sign off, I'm going to hop back in the invisible jet, and I'm going to bid myself, so make those bids now. I'm going to hop off here and just outbid you all, just so you know. It's a challenge, but before I leave, one final joke.
Captain America, hurry up! We have to be Batman at Arrowhead to see who's the fastest superhero.
But Claire, it's a great joke.
Come on, jet fuel is
All right. I guess the joke's a little long and a little complicated. I'll tell you what. You guys have already written such great essays. Write my joke. Share your favorite joke on social media and make sure to tag KKC 2020. I'm sure they'll all be better than mine and certainly better than Robin's. So thanks again to everyone for tuning in tonight. Please dig deep, make your final bids for the auction right now. It's closing in 5 minutes. Wonder Woman, rev up the jet. Mike, get an Uber. All right, goodbye, everybody. We'll see you soon.